Alright, welcome back to my Fire Red Nuzlocke. We are going to take on Misty's gym today. Last time we took on our rival on the Nugget Bridge. Then got the SS and ticket from Bill. So I'm actually not too sure right now either what is going to be my strategy for this gym. Might start with Lilac for the boss and then go into War Turtle, so he just can't take as much damage, hopefully. I'll have to just keep using Swift over and over again. I don't know, we'll see. I'd like to make it through all this, though, without any casualties. I do also want to look at spins real quick. I want to see confusion, if it's a 40 or a 60. It's a 50. Okay. It's going to be level 18. Maybe level 16. I think we try confusion here. Yep. Alright. So we got two more. We're gonna go heal, then go fight the next one. Which I think will have a Goldeen. Level 18, I believe. Which knows Horn Attack. Which Horn Attack actually does a lot of damage, so I might not start with spins. If we start with Pidgeotto to get him the extra level. Let's see. Is it a level 18 Goldeen? Wait, this 19. Ooh. I'm not that smart. That's a lot of damage. I mean, it's not a lot of damage. Lowering our defense does concern me because I want to know how much this Horn Attack's going to do. Used Water Sport. Weakens fire. I've never understood using any of those moves. Fire attacks already do nothing to them, so I don't see the point in making it even weaker. Alright, well we took no damage, so we're good to go straight into the next one with a level 20. Yep. Whirlwind knocks a Pokemon out of the battle, right? Foe is made to switch out with an ally in the wild. Battle ends. Yeah, we don't need that. We're playing shift, not set. If we were playing set, which I would normally do set for Nuzlocks, but I just wanted to play through this, kind of. Like, more so doing this for fun, less so for the challenge of a Nuzlocke, right? But still felt like doing a Nuzlocke since I played this game so many times. Alright, Harden's going to be annoying because we're mainly using physical attacks here. But, yep, it's a Staryu, so we still do a decent amount of damage. Water Pulse. So that's the main thing we're going to have to look out for here, is the Water Pulses. Just the big concern with them is... Honestly, that's fine. I'd rather use the Super Potion here on Staryu than on the Starmie. I think she only has the one. But with Water Pulse, we just have to look out and make sure we're not getting confused. That's the only bad thing that could really happen here. That and a crit. Crit will get me almost dead. Crit will kill now at this point. It's 408 XP. Starmie. This is where we have to switch to Jeff. Oh, and I'm out of focus. There we are. Alright, so we're gonna use bite. So it does 11 damage. It's not ideal. Bite's super effective though. Water pulse shouldn't do too much as long as it doesn't confuse me. I bite again. Okay. So we're gonna use a super potion, they're gonna use recover. Both will heal this round. Hopefully this is the end though of my confusion. It's time to use Swift. Effective. Jeff's confused still. Hurt himself in confusion. Swift. Hurt himself in confusion. Have to use a super potion again. Snapped out of confusion. There we go. There goes the Starmie. It's gonna be like 600 XP. 931. Full level. Misty. Fought with that team and we won with that team. Our Abra did evolve and our Pidgey did evolve. Cool. Misty down. Now we have the ability to use cut. Now we can learn Water Pulse. And we will teach that to War Turtle, because War Turtle does not learn a better move for water type. So we'll go bag. Oh, back away. There we go. Jeff. And then we'll, yep, 60 damage. We'll learn that instead of water gun. Okay. Let's go Pokemon. Let's put Spoons in the front too. We want to keep leveling him. Alright, there should be a Team Rocket grunt just outside here. I'm an innocent bystander, don't you believe me? No, die. We should actually be good here. Yep. Drowsy. We'll start with Spoons and then we will switch to Jeff for Bite. Focus confusion. Only 6 damage, nothing to worry about. TM28. And now we're stealing it. Alright, we gotta go down. Now we are in a new route, right? Route 5. Have we caught the Route 5 Pokemon yet? We have not. This will be a good chance here to get a Meowth, and then that will be the one to use HMs for us. I don't want to be on spoons though. Pidgey. We've already caught a Pidgey, so it doesn't matter. Also looking at it, Meowth might, or Zubat, Henry might be a little too low of a level. Here we go. Got a Meowth. So let's use Tackle. Use Tackle one more time. Pokeball. Got him. So we're going to use Meowth just for HMs. And we will nickname him HM. Whoop, whoop. There's the Pokemon Daycare. We'll get to go to the SSN here soon, which is great for trading. There's a Nidoran trade. Actually, do you think down there's a pretty decent amount of, yeah, lost items? Route 6, another new area here. First, we'll grab this. Citrus berry is very good. I believe that one restores 30% of your Pokemon's health. Let's go to this. Weedle. Now, is Weedle bug poison? It is bug poison, so we can keep, oh no, I used teleport. Poison sting. Okay. Oh. Caterpie. I'll just switch into Lilac here. No, I'll switch into Heavy. And then we'll switch into Lilac. Could have a full-on Butterfree by now, I'm pretty sure. A level 18 Butterfree, maybe. At least have better defense. Weedle, so let's go back to spoons. Spoons learn Disable. Nice. Let's actually go and do our catch now, too. So let's go Winton. And we get Meowth. Where'd he go? So we go again. What did we get? Here's the Oddish. This might kill him. It didn't. How about that? And he got some of his health back. Cheeky little bugger. Alright. He'll be Shroom. That's gonna be his name. Got an Oddish. Shroom. Shroom. How are we doing on health? Not too shabby. Whoa, who's there? Squirtle. It's actually not like the ideal one, but I think we should be okay. Use Bite, not very effective against me, so don't know why he'd use that. The red's also won. Good stuff. Good spoons back. Did Winton just level up? He did. Good for him, man. You send out a Rattata. I run for the hills. Jeff. Good Jeff in there. Watch this bitch use Hyper Fang. No quick attack. Water Pulse. We're going Pikachu. Oh. Let's go into. I don't know if this is a good move. We're gonna try Karate Chop because they have low defense. Yeah. Making me feel like I should have healed. Alright, well the next one's a bug type, so I think Lilac. Yeah, Lilac is good. Spoons is good. So we can run into this. We got a Butterfree. A Butterfree's bug flying. So, fire, electric, ice, rock. So Lilac is still good against him, even though he's also a flying type. Butterfree is actually too another one that I would have liked to have gotten earlier, right? I got the Metapod after the Nugget Bridge, but at that point it's a little late for me to want him. Butterfree's pretty strong pretty quick since he's a final third stage evolution. It's good for the early game. Lilac's already confused. Lilac is still sleeping. He's trying to confuse me again. This is the most outrageous battle of my life. I'm still sleeping. He's still going to use Supersonic. I woke up. I'm confused. I used Gust. Down goes Butterfree. Alright. That's another one down. So there's 2 trainer slots here, and we are going to avoid one of them. So we can heal, then we'll come back up and fight them. Confusion. It was pretty weak. Eradicate. We're gonna go Jeff right away. I'm not messing around with Eradicate. Even though he's a level 16 and he shouldn't be Eradicate by now. 14 damage. It's fine. Jeff's a tank. Nice usage of Tail Whip. You're gonna die. Down because he's in the dog's in a bad mood because it's been raining all day and he can't go on a WALK. So I gotta give him a little bit of petting. Oh yeah. Good boy. Pokemon up. So let's go down here real quick. I think in this house actually first. Yep. Fishing Guru. Get an old rod from the man. So San. The chop making the land nice and flat for my guy. Alright. So another thing we want to do, or try to do here, is get a Diglett from the Diglett Cave. And use Confusion. That is enough to go. That gets us level 19 on Spoons. Spoons is our hard carry. Gotta use another Pidgey. Use Confusion. Oh. Critted. I don't think it would have mattered. Another Pidgey again. And another Confusion. Alright, so we actually have a lot of trainer battles coming up here. We've got a ton over here to the right, down here, and then we've also got all of the ones that are going to be on the SSN. So I think we're going to try to do as many of the ones on the right here first. We're going to listen to this guy. Yep. We got a bike voucher. We now can travel much faster. So let's go up here. And we're gonna run up the stair, or run up this way. Back into Cerulean City. Let's get our bike. Alright. If you don't do that, they ask for like 999,000 gold. Which I don't even know if they actually let you buy it for that in this game. I've never tried. Alright, and we'll hit register. So it's that button, yep. And we got a little bike. Nice. Let's save real quick. Just to make sure we don't lose any progress. And we're gonna go do a little trick with this guy here. Use teleport on Kadabra outside of battle. Teleports us to the last Pokemon Center we visited. So that saves us the run back. Alright, so with that, we now are ready to go over here. Route 11, we'll be able to catch a new Pokemon there, but before we do that, I'd like to go down here. And we're going to swap the Pokemon that's at the front of our party. We do have to be careful here. Some of the Doug trios have the ability to trap us into a battle. So honestly, with that the case, I should probably even start with Jeff. So if it gets into a bad situation, we can just use a move to get out. We got a Diglett. Level 19 Diglett too, so that's good. We're gonna use Bite. I'm gonna use Tackle here. Use Dig. Because I lowered my attack. Tackle does less damage than Bite anyways. As long as it's not a crit. Nice. Got a Diglett? The Underminer from The Incredibles. Who, unfortunately, was never even like a bad guy, which is some bullshit. Alright, so we are going to put him straight into the team. Zubat is going to be gone, because Zubat is stinky. It's a little bit better in the other games once you get Crobat, but without Crobat, I don't want him. And then are we gonna have to heal him up? We should heal up anyways. But no, we don't, actually. Got an Ace Trainer here. I don't remember if this one gives me anything. Hi, buddy. What's wrong? What's wrong? Let's talk to the Ace Trainer. So I have to give these away. Oh, okay, it's a very seeker. So we can actually rebattle trainers. Pretty helpful, actually. That'll allow us, though, to get XP faster whenever I have to grind off stream. Found an awakening. Alright, so with this in mind, the gym coming up, I want to take a look at the Underminer's moves. It's also a brave nature. So I write that down. Increased attack, decreased speed. Everything I own decreases speed. It is actually fucking insane. He does have arena trap too. Alright, so let's get him in there. Let's go, but don't cheat. What level do we evolve into a Doug trio? By the way. Piglet. Piglet evolves at level 26, which is actually after our level cap. Seconds. Alright. I would like to go into spoons, but I don't want to risk that, because if he uses a bite here, he uses glare, which causes paralysis. And he pairs into a bite. We would have been in trouble. Also didn't really want to go into Lilac. I wanted to go into Jeff. But I panicked. Didn't panic. I clicked the wrong one. I thought Jeff was still down there. He'd been down there for a while, but we swapped him with the Underminer. One fight down. Let's go back. Do I have a paralyzed heal? I do. Use that. Old man. It's not the matchup we want. We're gonna switch to Winton. Get Winton some levels. We're just gonna get all the bubbles on us, huh? Ah! I did not see who they're using, so I'm sending that spoons. Horsey. We'll use confusion. Feels it. Yeah, it's my goat. Got two while we're right here. Let's actually go in and put Swiss up front. And then we got Ekans. We already have an Ekans, so this one doesn't count. What actually are we capable of getting here? An arena? Is that true? Spiro, we had one pop up. We killed it. Oops, still. Spiro again. Sparrow again. Drowsy. Only a level 11, so won't really be used. Won't be used at all, actually. Drowsy. Hello and goodbye. Route 9. So Route 9, we won't actually have anything to catch. Route 10 as well. Okay. Let's see here. Haunter. 8, 7. It's good. I think we actually are guaranteed now to get a Growlithe at some point. I will appreciate getting that Growlithe. How are we doing with our Pokemon here? Not amazing, not horrible. We want to take you out. We want to put the Underminer back. Little youngster. Sandshrew. So let's bring out Jeff. Poison Sting, you're a cock. I present you with a Water Pulse, you sack of shit. Try to poison my Jeff. Another Zubat. So we're able to swap out here. Zubat knows Astonish, so we are not going to switch into Spoons, even though it would be super effective. We'll go back to Jeff. Let's see if he used Astonish. Pure Sleep Life, which actually would have done like nothing. Here's Astonish. All 3 damage of it. This guy, Baldy. Electrician. There we go. Now here's where we see if it has Levitate. It doesn't. Super effective. That's some good XP. I'm gonna go back here to the right. There's still people running here, but there's the Great Ball. And right here is an escape rope. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center and heal real quick. We're all getting a little weak. Go back down. Just gonna come here. So magnitude should actually be pretty effective here on Nidoran. It is indeed. Nidorino's about to come out. And he's about to have the same fate. Magnitude 8, we got some high draws here. 7, 6, 8. I will take that. Youngster Dave. That is my father. Watch out for live wires. He's bringing in an electric, and so that means it's more time for Diglett. Magnitude 10. That's dead. Yeah. Kaboom! Magnitude 8 against a Magneton. Thank you. What can I say? Level 21 Underminer. Current level cap's 24. I said before that I wouldn't do anything if I get to it. I will use them still, but it's just a guideline of where I'm trying to not get above. We are trying to follow that as close as possible, but I'm not going to limit myself because of an accidental overlevel. Alright, Bellsprout, not a good matchup here for the Underminer, so we're going to bring out the Lilac. The one and only. Bellsprout is a cock. Not loved by his family, so he resorts to poison. Shall use Gust. He has been disposed of. Thanks, Whitey. Okay. Gonna stay in with Lilac, even though he's poisoned. Hurt by poison. But we showed one shot Oddish here. And we don't. Oddish does some bullshit. Drops my evasiveness. Watches me get hurt by more poison. And then I use a quick attack and say fuck you. And a fuck you. Perfect. Alright. So we've got a few more of these left here. I'm gonna call it for today. We're gonna stop the poison. I think I might take out the last like 2 or 3 of these off camera. And then when we come back, we'll start at the SS hand. Yeah, so if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.